son of a gun. Ah! Woo! Todd, you got world championships, you got national championships. Tell me what this world record means to you.
Well, Michael, you know, you and I have done some crazy things over the years, you know, and I think, you know, man, I think it's still hot. And and I can tell you, yeah, I've done some personal records myself over the years on the range where nobody got to see except me. And I've done some in front of you, in front of big crowds, like, you know, some of the things we've done over the years. And but this first time we ever come up with something kind of crazy. But it is a cool little thing here.
The gun, I think it's worth noting.
It's worth noting the gun.
10 minutes. The gun, you said the trigger was hot. Was the magazine release hot?
Oh, yeah, everything was on hot. I mean, my forearms and hands is just, I mean, you know, to shoot 1,000 rounds in 10 minutes, that's something for any firearm. And my loaders, they did a great job up there until last end I got to really rocking and rolling. And I think we could have broke that 10-second.
If we had one more loader, maybe a dozen more Chip McCormick magazines,
we would have broke that 10 minute.
Smoked that 10 minute.
Yep.
So there you have it, folks. The 10 minute and 44 second number. 10:44. It's out there. You gotta know. That's what you gotta beat. And of course, there are official rules. As soon as we think of some, we'll write them down.
And remember, it's got to be a box stock gun. You know, this is as box stock as you get,
right.
Mike.
There ain't no magazine.
No magwell on there. No nothing.
No nothing.
No tricks.
And remember what Todd says, rubber grips.
Rubber grips are a necessity for sure, Michael. This is great, man.
Congratulations.
Absolutely, buddy. Thanks, man. Woo!
Okay, obviously we've played this for laughs, but this 1,000 rounds as fast as you can pull the trigger, in my opinion, is a valid test of a semi-auto pistol. Why? Because when you start talking about shooting, when you start talking about what will actually cause a gun to fail, as opposed to cooking it on a barbecue grill, burying it in concrete, or dropping it from a helicopter and running over it with a tractor, what will really cause a gun to fail is heat. Heat is the enemy of guns. How do you generate heat? All those little explosions going on in the chamber there. When you put 1,000 rounds through a gun that quickly, you are generating a huge amount of heat. If the gun is going to fail in use, it's going to fail there. And this gun's a Para USA, I want to say Para Ord, right? Para USA, a PXT, Power Extractor SSP. It is an entry-level gun. That is, it's kind of the bottom of the line. It's a gun you're going to get started. It's got everything you need. It's got match components, match barrel, match hammer. Obviously a little relief here to be able to insert the magazine. Not the kind of relief that Todd wants, which is a magazine well the size of Pittsburgh down here to make it easier to get the magazine in. But it's an entry-level gun. Now take a look here. Barrels changed colors. Heat changed the color of the barrel. Little finish wear on the end of the slide. But you saw it. 1,000 rounds went through the gun as fast as Todd Jarrett can pull the trigger. And Todd Jarrett can pull the trigger faster probably than any living human being. The gun never malfunctioned. The gun never failed to fire. The gun never stopped functioning. It always went bang. And that is what you want from a handgun. So the next time you see some guys in lab coats and they actually have a big bowl of soup where they have like potatoes and carrots and leeks and onions and they're boiling up guns in it, remember, that's not a test. That's not a torture test. 1,000 rounds as fast as you can pull the trigger, that's a torture test.